Hello there everyone, it's me Smoothy. I'm going to bring you a game battles match on Drydock. This was actually played about 2 months ago, so don't wait on me for playing game battles now because no one plays it anymore. And the reason a lot of people stopped, including me, believe it or not, is because too many disputers. I know that sounds a bit weird coming from me because I dispute all the time on Gears of War 2, but since this game's come out I can't say I've disputed once on purpose. I try to keep a fresh slate so people give me a better opinion of me, to be honest. I didn't really like the fact that if I was to beat people, it's like, oh, how did Smoothy win? Like, is he cheating? Is he doing this, that, or the other? I don't really like that opinion, because I'll beat people fair in that. And if there was, you know what I mean, just a little problem or something in the game, it'd be like, oh, Smoothie's doing it, Smoothie's doing this, that, the other. And in fact, I was sitting there, do you know what I mean, with chip butty or sat in my hand and playing Xbox with one hand or something. I'm getting accused of doing this, that, the other. So I'm thinking to myself, like, what? I didn't really like that opinion of me. And I'm not really going to be talking about the gameplay. I'm going to be talking about so much what's going to be happening in the future. It's going to sound a bit weird because in my last commentary I said I'm not going to be going lang because I think it's weird and only weird people and that go and that. But I've actually started my driving lessons was about a good 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I've done 22 lessons up to date. This is actual like from the day I upload this video, which is going to be today. And I think like another 8 or 9 or something like that I'll be ready to take for my test and that. Got to do my theory in a couple of days, so well, down to the point that's gonna like aid in me going LAN, because I've actually feel like going now because I've noticed that, well, I know for a fact everyone ain't weird that goes LAN. That I expected not really makes a difference in that I'll be sitting at LAN, I'll look over the other side of the table and think, and like I think what I got told is, yeah, this was actually told by Relics, that the first few rounds are alright. And you can maybe win a couple of matches or something. When you start getting through to the semis, you look across the table and there's a kid sitting there with ginger and buck teeth. I just know that I've lost, you know what I mean? Like, how can I beat him? There's not a chance. He's obviously played the game more than me and that, but I haven't got a job at the minute, so I'm at home, I'm playing the game a lot. And so I thought to myself, why not? Might as well get a team together and go LAN and that, because all you think I'm just a disputing game battles warrior. I just like people to have a better opinion than me. I haven't played game battles for a good 2 months or something because people are just disputing and that. I'm not sure if I've said that already, but because I've recorded this actually two or three times now because I've messed up on it. But yeah, too many disputers. It's not fun anymore. I don't think anyone finds it fun. I think you probably go on there and that. And I think the rank 1 team on there is like the weirdest team on the ladder. So yeah. Anyway, what more down to the point what I was going to say as well, I'd like to talk about Moo Moo Milk. Really underrated player. If he was English and that, and he could get to a LAN event and that, I'm pretty sure you all take him up on the offer. But he's started playing public a lot, going for clutches and that, and it's very unlike him, because I don't know if you remember him on Gears of War 2. Like, some of you will, some of you won't. But he was actually a really good player in that. It's people saying it's down to connection and that, but his movement's actually pretty unreal. It might sound like I'm being a bit of a brown nose at the minute, but I don't know why he's constantly playing public and making clutches and that, because if he was to get a team together, like, this is just an example, just a few Dutch players, you know, Cracks, Richie, whoever, then they could possibly go LAN and do well. But you never know really, because it's more like not really about individuality, it's about how good the team plays. And I've started to realise that as well. Like, give an example, I don't know, Twistz. Like, this is just a random example. He's really good in that with a shotgun, but do you know what I mean? It's not good just being individual in that, because what's the good in running into 3 people and that when they've got their lancers out or spraying you down? I've sort of realised that since I've been playing a few scrims and that. Don't get me wrong, you know, game battles, everyone used to rush in and that, well, I did, but I've noticed a lot more competitive playing on like all these King of the Hill scrims on Drydock and that, and I just find it just more interesting, to be honest, a lot more competitive and that. And it's going to sound really weird, yeah, but about a week ago I was going to make a public team, yeah, go and laugh right now. But then I thought to myself, hold on a minute, I'm better than that. I've been playing game battles whatever for 2 or 3 years now, so it's got me a lot more experience to be better than game battles players. And I mean, like, a lot of these teams and that have come out, this is an example, no disrespect to FYC, because I rate all the players and I think they're pretty good. Maybe a couple of them in there not so good, but like they weren't really, like, how can I explain it? There weren't tournaments on that Gears of War 2, so they were just, you know what I mean, just average, everyday players that played it public or whatever, and they've come on this game and they've made something of themselves. So I don't see why I can't that, because I've definitely got the experience with know what I mean, team play and gameplay and that. And even if it is like majority of this game, we're playing a lot of public and that, because I didn't really want to do competitive and that, but I've definitely in the past day or two started playing a lot of scrims and doing whatever. So feel free to add me if you want to play a few scrims and that. And it probably only lasts a couple of maps or something anyway, because Twistz started screaming about connection or something, unplug his headset and then probably kick his Xbox off, smash it into the dog run along, bite his sister, push Twistz down the stairs, you know what I mean? He won't be on for about 2 days or something, just because of the one map or something. Don't be surprised if that happens, but yeah, I love you Twistz and that, but you need to stop getting angry, mate. And I had a couple of shout outs I was meant to be given out, and that was to MKZ Metallics, and yeah, it was good, man. And yeah, you're doing pretty well, mate. Your team Joe the Soldier and MKZ Clovers and that, I reckon you should all go land when you do really good, mate. And what was I going to say? This was me and FYC Amazing was actually speaking about this other day. We was talking about there needs to be like some kind of chat box like it used to be on Galforum that you can get scrims easy enough and that, because I don't think players are, you know what I mean, able to get scrims and that so easy and that. Because I remember I went on there once, I had a scrim within about 10 seconds, but now I'm having to send out messages to my old friends list and then message other people's friends list and that. It's a bit of a hassle and that, so it would be nice like if there was the chat box added back, but if not, I was possibly thinking about making one myself, but then again I don't want people trying to think they'll trying to take over Galforum or something, so I don't know if it's such a good idea, to be honest. And what was it, while we're on the subject, I just don't want people associating me with anything bad or that anymore, and that I'm trying to be alright. Obviously I like the little bit of banter every now and then. I'm not going to be completely, you know what I mean, be something I'm not, and that's what I'm like. I like to have a little bit of argument, and if people take it as a joke, it's a joke. If people want to take it further and tell me they're gonna, it'll put me in a saw trap at the next LAN event, or cut my legs off and feed me to Emery the Goat or something, you know what I mean, that's whatever really, but yeah, I can't be bothered with it. And just watch the last of the gameplay and that. I'm gonna stop talking now and look forward to my next commentary. Alright, thanks, in a bit everyone.
Nobody's coming to save us, soldier. It's down to you. If you lose, then we are all dead. This will work. I'm proud to be your chairman.